It's my update for my fucking face, my head. Put clothes on. I don't like to wear clothes just as much as people don't like to see me without them and all that stuff. I replaced the protector on this thing. It looks like the roads of the area, the screen on this thing. Very much so. Looks like the roads of the area around here. I went to the doctor today and they prescribed me Tylenol. So I think they're afraid to give people stuff that actually works. Maybe Tylenol works, I don't know. Tylenol on top of whatever I'm on already 2 times a day, not 5 like I need because I'm in pain. One of my dentists today and then my doctor, after doing a bunch of other stuff and having to do stuff after all that stuff, driving around a lot. I didn't even see a live horse in a field today. I wanted to see a live horse in a field. I didn't see a live horse in a field, so what are you going to do? I just taped some of the awning sheet cover out there. I figured out how to work the awning, and that's really nice. That cat that ran away after getting sprayed by a skunk after she was missing for 5 days actually came back, and now she just sleeps like this, all limp-like. I feel like it was the last of her years because she's like 18 or so, that at least she's indoors and can be in peace and all that kind of thing. So I'm staying out of the vicinity of being reprimanded for things I cannot fathom to guess at to begin with, which is nice, but it still has a lingering of stress and emotional manipulation and all that sort of thing. Anyway, thank you Glam Rock for donating to my GoFundMe thing. Like I said, my brain isn't in outer space. It'd be cool to go camping and all that crud. I don't know what I'm doing anymore though. I don't want to be around here. This area. Really don't want to. So, I do have an apple. Oh, dude, I literally just bought these apples, and it's rotten. It's rotten. That's great. Thank you. I just bought those. I gotta go check on the other apples where the rest of the bunch is. I can't do that. I can't go down there. I can't go down there. It's too bad down there. It's just emotional manipulation crap. People that don't like me very much. Maybe the rest of the world can be that way too. See if I care anymore at this point. Really. People feel enthused to say hi to me when they see me, but I know they don't want to. Just don't say hi then. You know? But anyway. Ugh. Excuse this chip on my shoulder. I didn't mean for it to get there. All I can do is make a limerick. I don't know. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I'm a poet. I'm the kind that, you know the rest of the story. So those are my doctors. I'm like, I just buy some booze. Just do this temporary time in my life where I have liquor. Drink some liquor. So we make it, I'm trying to avoid anything that might make me tired or drowsy. So about liquor. If I could have a liquor fund instead of a GoFundMe thing, I'd probably get more money doing that or whatever, but I'll do that. I don't care. I said, well, don't take it with your regular medicine or whatever. It's like, well, it's either one or the other. Regular medicine stuff's not doing that great for me. I called out and left a message to one dentist. It seemed like they had a heart. My fat. I weigh 128 pounds when I went to the doctor earlier. I don't know what happens when you don't eat carbs, but I do eat them. That's okay. Oh man, you know how gross that is? You know how gross that is? I got a rotten apple, and I had a whole bag of apples I just got. And I don't know what the hell to do now, because this apple was hanging around with the other apples. One bad apple rottens the whole bunch. And this bad tooth. In case anyone doesn't freaking believe me anyway, by the way, I don't know, because I don't want to, like, hold up personal information crap, to be honest. They gave me another paper I wouldn't use. I didn't want this paper. They gave me this paper. It's these rules and regulations about how you can be charged money if you end up being late. Paper airplanes. It's been a while. That was like a paper Prius. That was like a paper Solvol. That's Soul. You buy a Soul. They name a car Soul. Chrysler's like driving the Holy Christ. And Kia means soul, actually. So Kia Soul is soul. Kia means soul. So calling a car Kia Soul twice. You can buy spirituality on wheels. Clinical visit summary of today's visit. Perioccipital abscess without sinus. What the hell are you talking about without sinus? Anyway, I'm not down in the... they're good. I like them. I made it so I kept them as my primary care physician because I like that clinic a lot. There's this one dude named Walter M. Argy. That person could have used a golf club to the kneecaps because I was seeking help for anxiety and not depression, but just anxiety before. He got all snookered or something over the laptop meeting or something like that, and I needed his reference for something involving anxiety to get help with some things in my life. Turns out I had to do it all on my own. Yeah, typical, right? He wrote foot fungus. He wrote that I went to see him about foot fungus. He just made some crap up just because he was having a bad day or he was being a bit meh. Like real professional. The oath, right? The oath. You know how much bias there is in every single human being? It's where you would take somebody like me and they try to like probably ruin my life because I hit the wrong phenotype node for today's generational brainwashing and everything like that. So hey, that's me. I'll play the enemy for a while. Don't get to know my heart. If you want to have another reason to donate even less to my GoFundMe thing, I came up with some line about my area earlier or something like that. I said, this area is very strange. I tell you, something about this area is very odd. It says, if you give them a piece of your heart, they'll try to take part of it and roll it into a joint and see if they could smoke it. You know? That's what I said. So I was referred to this thing, 2021. So I'm on to like 3 years. You must think I'm a giant fool then for not just pulling the tooth. They donate me a little bit more or whatever, and I'll just pull the thing if I don't hear back from my insurance and all that kind of stuff, because this is getting to be a little bit crazy. But anyway, the whole GoFundMe thing is so I don't have to wait longer for month to month to be pushed out. But if the GoFundMe thing, I don't know. I'll refund the money if it doesn't work out or whatever to the people or something like that. I don't know. Emergency room visit, 8:30, bacterial infection, constant pain. I should have went to the emergency room for having a bad apple out of the whole bunch. Because I'm like not going to think about it. My head will go to Neptune if I think about it too much, and my head doesn't want to be at Neptune. Anyway, I took naproxen on the 2nd at 7:28 a.m. and then on the 3rd at 12:18 a.m. Then at 1:05, then at 5:37, then 11:46 p.m. and then today at 3:12, and then amoxicillin. I took 7:27 p.m. on the 2nd, on the 3rd 8:06 p.m., 5:11 p.m. Then on the 4th 8:08 a.m. and 3:12 a.m. So I coincided my naproxen with my amoxicillin, and then I could add not Advil on top of doing that. So that's how it's going, I guess. Anyway, nobody's going to care about this GoFundMe anyway. I'm in fucking constant pain all the time, and I'm a grumpy asshole now. Can I say that, or I'm going to get kicked off GoFundMe? I just want to go back to writing stuff and, you know, have a little bit more optimism. I bet you people probably just actually want me to suffer. I realize that pain and suffering is kind of like a world profit motive in a way, and that makes a lot more sense when you look at the world and try to understand it and everything like that. But, you know, you write good guitar licks and everything. I don't know somebody, but you have lyrics you can come up with and stuff like that if you actually try to maintain optimistic after suffering. And that's just a general rule of thumb or something like that. Anyway. I guess. I gotta wash my hands. You know, I don't have any running water up here. Isn't that cool? Do you like that? Anyway, that's my GoFundMe update thing. So, I don't know. I don't know what you want to say about that. Here, you want a bite of an apple?